Yo, shout out to the replay game, man. What's popping? Everybody that's gonna be stepping in on replay, make sure that y'all hit the like button, hit the thumbs up. Let's get ready to have some fun, man. Yo, Fanny, what's happening? Ashley, what's up? I really appreciate y'all coming through. We're gonna do the green screen today. But I'm gonna wait till we get more people in here. So for the people that just now tapping in, this will be a solo live. Fanny's gonna be out today, but she's gonna make a return tomorrow. And today we just gonna pop it off with some questions, Q&A. And so this is basically for anybody who wants to ask me questions throughout the live. Once again, if you in here, if you haven't smashed that like button, smash the like button. It's free. Do it for me. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get rid of kids. I seemed like I got surrounded the moment I went live. I was just by myself. Give me a second. Myron, Land's life's lesson. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. So we're gonna break this thing off, y'all, and we're about to get ready to get into some Q&A. My lovely manager slash co-host is gonna drop the questions, and we just gonna get it as much as we did today. And so we're gonna start that, I think, at the 3-minute mark, and we are now at the 2-minute mark. And I want to say shout out to the sponsor of this podcast, Invent Help. Listen, this is gonna be the last week y'all can use this promo code, so I'm telling y'all now, y'all got some great invention ideas, and y'all just don't have the money to back it up. Y'all simply Google Invent Help. Those guys will take care of all your financial needs to get that job and project did. Of course, with them having a percentage of whatever that's gonna be invented or whatever idea may be at hand of becoming invented. Tap in, use promo code INVENTYO upon getting your application. You're gonna get you a percentage off. Now, tap in with Apex. I don't have their beautiful device with me at the moment. They are being charged, which I should have charged. But listen, y'all heard the last song. For everybody that haven't heard the last song, go check it out. The Boot Up Freestyle. Of course, everything musically and sound incorporated on that track was made through an Apex device. So shout out to those guys, man. Use promo code simply yo. That's Y000. Y'all gonna get a percentage off of that. So for the last two sponsors, we always wait to the end of the show. But let's get into it. I did want to touch in on some comments I've seen. Somebody said in one of the videos, they said I looked like Squidward. I guess because of my huge forehead, right? And so with that being said, I'm just going to start embracing my forehead. I'm just going to start keeping the hats and the things off because I want to show people that have something to say about what I may look like. Like, I don't have a problem with what I look like. I'm comfortable in my skin. If my forehead make me look like Squidward, then damn it, I'm going to be the best Squidward they got in Bikini Bottom. I can tell you that much. Somebody else said Little Uzi Vert. I look 10 times better than Little Uzi Vert. His face is short. My cranium is long, which is why somebody said I look like Squidward. But I look nothing like Uzi Vert at all. I look way better than Uzi Vert. We're going to get that out the way right there, right then, and right now. And please, trolls, don't compare me to other rappers. If y'all going to say I look like somebody, do it like the first troll did. When he said my forehead makes me look like Squidward. Do it like him. Say a cartoon character or something. Don't incorporate me with other rappers. I am not just a rapper. I'm an entertainer. I'm an influencer, and I am much more than just a musical vocalist, if that's what y'all want to call it. Fanny, Lisa Bell, thank you so much for coming in. Much respect. I appreciate it. Everybody's in. Make sure that y'all hit the thumbs up once again. I appreciate y'all. We got a Q&A. We're about to start this thing right now. So everybody that has questions, ask. But I do have my manager that's gonna sit here, and she have a selective amount of questions that she's wanting to ask, and so we're gonna get that did. I did like 4 different backgrounds, and we can change them, and y'all let me know which one y'all like the best. I just thought this one fit the most. This one, then we have this one here, and I just made these on YouTube, by the way. This one here, and of course this one here. But so for some reason, I just like that one. It's just like more simple. It's not doing too much. All right, Fanny, let's pop over these questions. Hey, Mama Helen, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you. For everybody that has a problem with my huge forehead, just exit the live because this thing is going to be here. I took my hat off because I got to, I have to be an example to show people like, yo, y'all have something to say about my forehead or what it make me look like. I'm going to brace it. Now I'm putting it in y'all face. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all ain't got no choice if y'all click on this live button to see it. How do you handle people thinking you're AI? Funny you said that, Fanny. I know somebody came into your live and they thought you was AI, but you have to remember, I dealt with the same exact thing probably like, I think it was like last year, if I'm not mistaken. It was last year. It's just funny to me. At the same time, it's like, yo, If you want to compare me to a genetically created robot that has so many advanced features, be my guest. I might be doing something right. Because AI is created for things that people don't want to do or don't have the time to do or don't have the funds to do, right? It's a cheat code. And if you look at my career or you look at me as a personnel as a cheat code, then I feel like that's an advance, especially towards me and what I have going on. But yeah, Fanny. So I just think like I think that's a more of a compliment than anything. Hey, Zay, thank you for coming in, Mama Helen. I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know if, cause he's not the first person that said something about it. It's another guy. He said like, yo, I know you wear hats and all of this cause it's your forehead. Man, listen, this is my most comfortable. I'm uncomfortable with the hats and the bandanas on sometimes. I just do it for fashion reasons. You know what I'm saying? What is your biggest pet peeve? I don't even know, because some people may take the word ghetto as offensive, but a female that acts ghetto, like, let me break it down. Like, I've seen couples argue before, and I've seen it on both ends. I've seen it where the guy will call the woman out of her name, right? And I've seen that so much that it's not a normal thing, right? It's not right or it's not normal, but it's become like more normal to hear a man call a female out of her name than a. I can't stand when when I hear a female calling a male the B word or an FN. For y'all don't know who the FN is, that's a N word. The FUCK N word. But just like the outside arguments, like I would think and expect for women to have more respect for themselves than just this type of activity. I dealt with it myself personally, to where I had to argue outside in front of people, and it's like, it's embarrassing. You would think that the woman would be embarrassed to go through something like that. And, I cannot stand a female to just like, I'm not saying you have to bow down, but calling a man out their name, being outside, loud mouthing and yelling and putting everybody in your business. Like, I've seen women go on social media and dog they baby fathers, and it's just like a female like that. It's just for me, it's a turnaround. Like, even if it's not a special thing, if you want to just be a supporter, if I see that you act like that, it's just like that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Thank you, Zay. I really appreciate that. Yes, Helen, it's embarrassing. And it's like, man, the arguments I've been in, the females didn't even care. Like, they really didn't care. And it was like, to the point to where I have to walk away. And speaking of, that makes things worse somehow. I'm glad I got some ladies in here. Before I answer your question, Fanny, I want to ask y'all, what's y'all take on a male walking away during a heated argument? Isn't that what we supposed to do? Don't y'all want the respect of us walking away, not calling y'all out y'all name, or whatever the case may be? Why, when a male walk away, why do the circumstance become worse than what it is? I've got chased down as I'm walking away and punched in the back of the head, all type of stuff. And it's like, yo, I was taught by my grandmother, by my grandfather, who's a Vietnam II veteran. They all taught me this stuff. Like, never put your hands on a woman. Never call a woman out her name. And I feel like doing that, I just feel like certain females take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? How do you handle so many people wanting your attention? I can't. I'm still learning. I really can't. I'm still learning. It's difficult. I lost so many people, so many supporters, so many friends. And with me, I'm very clingy. I like quick. Like, when I start liking you, I like you very quick. You can come around me for a week, and if I see your personality, because I operate off energy. Some people operate off personalities. Some people operate off actions. I operate off energies. I really meditate, and I really go into the spirit realm. Like, I'm one of those people. I believe if you having a bad day at work, and I go to McDonald's to order a burger, right? And you got attitude, and you're the cashier, I don't want you handing me my change back. Sit it on the table. I don't want that energy transferred to me. And so, man, with that, I lost friends, supporters, and it's like I was so clingy to these people that I didn't want to let them go. And I was doing things on their behalf to favor them, in order to not lose them. But in the midst of doing that, then I will lose other people. And so I'm still trying to figure out how to balance it. It's really crazy for me. Um, like I was telling somebody earlier, this is all fresh to me. I've always been popular, yes, but I'm just now becoming famous. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so it's crazy, crazy. It's crazy. It's not even just on YouTube. It's TikTok. It's Instagram. It's crazy. Hey, Paprika, thank you for coming in. Let me see what Paprika said. Phil Hartman. Phil Hartman didn't want to argue with his wife, so she shot him and exed him, and then herself, unfortunately. That is a circumstance, too. And let these fellas know something, because a lot of these fellas, they think it has something to do with race. I hear a lot of fellas. I was one of those fellas, and I'm gonna admit it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. I always say, because I've dated nothing, and I'm pretty sure the live count is gonna go down after I say this, because some people just like, you know what I'm saying? We are grown. We should be able to express how we feel and just be real with each other without having to lie. I've always dated black women, right? And I've always dealt with issues, and I always told myself, I always said, if I end up with a Caucasian woman, this ain't gonna happen. Man, listen. I had friends that was with Caucasian women, and sometimes it's just as worse. Race has nothing to do with relationships, people. It's all the energy within the relationship and how you propose yourself in that relationship. So, fellas, for y'all thinking y'all got one of the sisters, thank y'all for hitting the thumbs up. If y'all with a sister, don't make it seem like it's the sister issue because she black and she don't like certain stuff. That's not the issue. The issue is we all have to have our shit together within a relationship. White, black, Indian, Chinese, don't matter. If we not on the same page, it's gonna be some unbalancing, and that's all. What's your favorite song you wrote and why? Ooh, that is a good question. That is a good question. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, I have two, right? And I'm not gonna say that it's the reason. This is a reason. This is one of the favorite songs. This is Red Roses, right? There's a young lady. There's a young lady from, where is she from? Instagram. And so her parents was not really fortunate enough to do anything for her birthday. And she was down, and she messaged me, and she let me know the circumstances. She was like, yeah, this is all I wanted. I didn't want any money. I didn't want this. Just wanted to go celebrate with my friends. My mom couldn't do that. And I'm just feeling a little bit down. And said that a song from me will lift her. And it was her birthday. And I'm like, out of everything in the world, my voice will make you happy. And so that was the most touching thing I have heard in so long. I felt special. I felt important. And then there comes Red Roses. She looking down, so I brought her red roses. Night on the town, so I brought her red roses. That night on the town is what she's supposed to did on her birthday. And so, and so that was that. But another one is the Best Friend song, right? The reason why is because when I posted that on Reverb Nation, I've got to know who really rocked with me and who didn't. I had so many of my own people. Because on Reverb Nation, there's a lot of my street songs, y'all, that was on my previous YouTube when I first started YouTube. When I wasn't the positive TSM rapper, when I was just making music, trying to get people to bounce their head. A lot of that is on Reverb Nation. And so they used to the street songs. And so I put Red Roses up. Man, these black dudes talking about, yo, I'm done paying membership. Yo, what's going on? You trying to go with the white audience. Yo, you tripping. You need to get back to your hood roots. And I'm sitting here going, am I uploading music to make y'all happy? Or am I posting music because this is what I like? And so I got to know who was the real supporters, and I got to find myself within that little niche, within that space. I had to tell myself, like, yo, quit always focusing on what people got to say. Quit always focusing on people's opinion and do what you're comfortable in. There's going to be somebody out there that loves what you do just as much as you love it. But it's going to be people out there that hate what you do as much as you love it, if that makes any sense. But it was crazy to me to see all them black dudes turn on me like that because I made a song, Best Friend, for my best friend. That was a request. And it's like, do y'all rock with me as an artist? These is people telling y'all this from my city. We went to school together. Like, you know what I'm saying? These is people that know me. By JoJo, not TSM. Like they know me by the nickname that y'all don't even know really like that. And so I was just shocked, like, damn, y'all want me to stay. They was already mad I moved from that city. They was mad I moved. And it's like, people don't want to see you succeed in life. And so I had to, kind of, yo, Skeptic, thank you for coming through. I miss you, young lady. I did make a post and I said, Skeptic, I miss you. Where have you been? All right, Fanny, where's your next question? We 15 minutes into this thing. I appreciate everybody that's been here. Got to give a clap for y'all. Much respect, much respect. Pat yourselves on the back, because we know in today's era, they say supporting isn't easy. People say they got so much stuff to do. An hour out of their time or 40 minutes out of their time is just way too much, which I understand. The people that got stuff to do, fine, it's cool, but I was one of those people that used to say, I got too much to do. I can't come spend an hour with you. Meanwhile, I'm on the phone scrolling through TikTok, scrolling through, you know what I'm saying? And so, I appreciate y'all. When can we get another collab with you and Key Snapped? I'm waiting on Key Snap to like, I've been reaching out to her and I'm just waiting. We did the Electric Slide. That was a banger. That's also on Reverb Nation as well. And so, yeah, I'm waiting on her. That process was quick. It was easy. She understood the assignment, because a lot of people think like I think. When you do music with people, you have to be right there in the same studio. And man, finding out that you can do music with somebody through email was a big change for the music space. And so, she understood the assignment. It's like she did this before. It's like she was there before. And so, I rated her work though. It's like a 10 out of 10. We didn't have to go over anything. I didn't have to go over anything. Pretty much just did the editing, the producing, and man, it was a banger. It was a banger. So I'm waiting on her. Y'all mention her. Mention her, y'all post. Let her know y'all waiting on another TSM rapper and Key Snap banger. Yeah, that'd be dope as well. I'm trying to do features with everybody. Anybody, everybody. I don't care who you is. I think I got a feature with Paprika. Yeah, I got a feature with the ASMR queen. She don't even talk on the videos like that. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get everybody involved, man. You don't have to be a rapper. And that's an example, too, to kind of let the kids know, because they think they got to be gangsters to be rappers. They think they got to be living a certain lifestyle to be a music artist. Man, listen, that is out the door now. Gangster rappers ain't even a thing no more. They all getting locked up. They all losing their life. It's not worth it. At this point, it's not even worth uploading a song saying F somebody from another crew. It's just not even worth it no more. Try to have fun with music. Let's make music fun again, is what I'm saying. What's the hardest part about working with me? It's really hard to choose something because you done got so on board. I'll be like, y'all need this did, you have a did, then you have a did in this. But it gotta be something. I think communication with you. And I'm not trying to pick on you, but it's like, I'm so fast paced, I have to break everything down to you. I can say something, y'all be like, yo, Fanny, this was gonna happen on the live, this versus what we're gonna do, this is what's gonna, and you'd be like, huh? And I would have to sit there and literally break it down. I'm like, yo, we just wasted like 5 minutes breaking this down when we could have been talking about the next thing. So communication, I think, you say you're not country, but you was born in Ohio, right? Is that considered the country? Yo, grandma, your mom or something like that, y'all from the country, right? I think your heritage came from your peoples, and that's like a barrier. Because I grew up right in the city. Ohio is considered a city, but it's not as fast paced. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no cap. I'm just telling you the truth. It's different thing. It's like, all right, we are back live. Let me know if I'm still frozen or not. Let me write fan page. Mom, am I still frozen? Frozen like Elsa? Interesting, that must be. Let's see. Okay, cool. Thank you, Skeptic. Skeptic, I need you to come around a little bit more often. I know you're probably busy with real life and you have things to do, but it's a few selective people that I starting to like. And I was just saying before you came, I start liking fast. Like, you can be around me for a week or two. Based off your energy, I start liking fast. And so you one of those people I grow hold to, because when I first came across your channel, right? I'm going to tell you how I came across your channel. I was in a video of, I don't know what video. I watched so much stuff. It could have been Carlos King. It could have been, man, it just could have been anything. I'll be watching a lot of shorts, and what I do is because there's always a way you market yourself. People sometimes they wait on subscribers to come to them. They don't go out and hunt their subscribers and find their subscribers. Man, if I go to a video that maybe have Cardi B or Nicki Minaj or something that I know that females are interested in, I'm going straight to the comment section. Let me see who's active in this comment section. How long ago has it been? And if this person upload any content, and I think I seen you in somebody's comments. It wasn't like a YouTuber. It was just like a regular video. And I went to your channel. And okay, this person isn't active as far as uploading, but they active in the comments. So they still be on YouTube. And so I went to one of the few videos I think you do have up, and I commented. And I'm going to wait to see if this lady going to come back and show some love. As a matter of fact, let me mention her in the post to see if she's going to see the mention. So sometimes you have to do stuff like that to meet new people. And I see that led, to a loyal follower like yourself. And so I suggest and recommend everybody else start using these methods, especially the newer upcoming YouTubers. What I've learned as a YouTuber is you have to go out and you have to get it. You have to hustle, you have to grind. What's our funnest moment together? I'm not gonna lie. Even though it was brief, we had so little interaction. It was when I met you at McDonald's. When I met you at the McDonald's. I think, matter of fact, I think I thought you were somebody else. When you came around that corner and I seen you, but then I saw the girls, and I'm like, okay, this might be her. And so you pulled up and instantly, all that gangster, tough stuff like, yo, yeah, I can't wait till you meet. You gonna be shot. I'm about to have you cracking up. Watch this. Oh, watch this. I'm high energy. I'm too much for you. Soon as you came around, I froze in. I turned into a 4-year-old, and I just really couldn't say nothing but put my head down, sweat precisely. And I was just like, I looked at myself like, bro, you a whole fool. All that stuff you was just talking. You just sitting here now freezing and shattering and shaking like 2-year-old Tommy Pickles from the Rugrats. And so it was like, man, I felt myself, man. I'm like, yo, I got to stop this mess. I got to be prepared. Oh, well, I was talking all this mess and I just couldn't back it up. I could not back it up. That was fun, though. Thank you so much, Skeptic. As a matter of fact, hold on, lady, let's get you in the blue. That was fun. So, yeah, and then, of course, me buying the girls McDonald's is one of my favorite parts because not only is they're little fans of me, but they can say, yo, my favorite rapper brought me McDonald's. And for me, that's just cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like every time they see me or, even when they grow up in the future and I'm 10 times bigger, they gonna be looking at their friends like, yo, we know dudes. Like, we was the first, you know what I'm saying? The first people outside he done linked up with and he didn't purchase as a male. But Fanny, I gotta respect you because you drove like 100 miles or something to pull up on me. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might have been like 50 miles or something. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you drove some damn distance. It was funny because I think I was just talking to you. And I'm like, yo, I'm about to go live. I tell my manager, yo, I'm about to go live. Sunshine, salute. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Much respect. I tell him I'm about to go live. She like, all right, cool. And she told me before, like, I'm going to pull up on you. You think I'm playing. And I'm just like, because I play too much. That's what I do. I'm a joyful soul. Hell, been shot 8 times. Somebody stand over me with a gun and empty the whole clip into my body, and I'm still alive, and I'm not going to be as happy as I can and play too damn much. Man, get out of here. So she told me, she like, I'm going to pull up on you. You think I'm playing. And so my little playful, I'm thinking she playing. I'm like, okay, cool. About an hour later, I'm like, yo, I'm live. I don't even see you in the live supporting me. You supposed to be the manager. You supposed to be the first person supporting. Where the hell are you at? She like, I'm on the way. I'm like, you on the way where? Yeah, all right. And so I hung the phone up. I'm messaging her like, yeah, you tripping. You said you was going to come to the live. You didn't even go to the live. Next thing you know, I get a message. She talking about, I'm here. Where you at? I'm like, what the hell you talking about? Who here? Like, man, listen, lady, I ain't even. Man, listen. People see me on the social internet, man. And when I'm out there in person, I don't care too much about wearing a jewelry, being dressed. So I'm out here casually just got on some wake up stuff. Y'all wake up and just throw something on. I just threw something on. I wake up. Here, this lady is driving 100 miles to be presented with me dressed how I was. I just wasn't feeling it. I'm like, yo, you could have gave me an opportunity. I was like a female that was getting ready to go on a date with Shannon Tatum. Gotta be ready. Gotta happen. Like lipstick, makeup, eyelashes, eyebrows, everything, the nail acrylics, all of that. Wasn't ready, wasn't prepared. One of my most embarrassing moments ever. And I'm like, yo, you could have let me know. And still to this day, I'm pissed off that she just pulled up, drove 100 miles, and just let me wear a wake-up outfit. And it's like, MMG, what's happening? Thank you for coming through. I really appreciate that. Much respect. Oh, we got Kai in the building too. That's sis right there. I appreciate you for coming, sis. Much respect. We got a Q&A going on. Got some great energy, great vibes, and fun over here. We got my manager dropping questions, and I'm answering the questions with as much commentary as possible. And also, y'all are allowed to drop questions. I did notice one thing. I haven't got straight since y'all been in here. I've been trying to keep the camera on. What's the next question, Fanny? Yo, shout out to everybody who came through. Hit the like button, who's enjoying. I really appreciate y'all. Even if you came through for a minute, you got to come catch everything else on the replay. Yo, y'all actions speak louder than words, man. And so I appreciate y'all stopping through. Y'all know for a long time, people thought Fan Page was me. Like, they really thought she was me. I guess people didn't think I was good enough to have a fan page or something. Let me cut the camera on when I said it, but they thought she was me. Like, she would be in my lives, commenting on the chatting in the lives, and people still think it's me. Like, they would go to her channel, comment on the videos, going, yo, TSM, what's up, bro? This a dope video. Like, yo, y'all don't see the damn, like, she got a picture of herself on the profile. I'm glad she's starting to get recognition, because I know that had to be stressful putting out all of that work as a fan page. I mean, putting out hundreds of videos. And only for people to be thinking that it was me. So I'm glad she finally getting the recognition. What's your favorite tattoo? I'm not gonna lie, it's the smallest one, and y'all probably ain't gonna be able to see it, but there's like a line underneath my eye. Inside it says TSM, and then my nose tribe tattoos as well, but this camera is not gonna do nothing. Let me go on this light for y'all. This camera really ain't gonna do no justice. I got on some slides, so if I slip and fall, don't laugh at me. But let's see if we can get it. All right, so this is the tattoo right here. That says TSM on the inside, underneath my eye. That is my favorite one. And of course, my nose tribe tattoos, because these rappers, they all want to get the same thing. They all want the full body, under the neck, down the shoulders type. And I just wanted to stay far as away from other rappers as possible. I didn't want to get mixed up with them. I didn't want people seeing my username and automatically assume because I'm a rapper that I'm about to be like NLE Choppa or The Baby or whoever else y'all be listening to. Shout out to them boys and their music, you know, for what they're doing for their family, but that's just not me. That gangster, I just can't do it, man. XD Lion is in the building. What is it like being a rapper? You know what? I was saying this earlier to somebody, Zay, that growing up, that's really all I wanted to do, right? I didn't care about the rich. What I wanted to do is solidify my name as an RIAA certified rap artist, which I am now. I wanted to license my business and company, TSM Entertainment, which is licensed now. I wanted to have my music, distributed, not through me, but through a company. Now TSM Entertainment, Reverb Nation, and other companies is distributing my music. And I want my name to be known worldwide, right? No matter how many people know the name, hell, 2 in Africa, 1 in South Beach, it didn't matter. And so everything as far as being a rapper that I wanted and looked forward to, because I wasn't one of those kids that looked at the rapper, the jewelry or the lifestyle or the money or the girls. I was more into it I like attention as a kid. Like I was the one kid that everybody else at the Christmas party playing with their toys. I got the microphone, the karaoke machine, rapping a Christmas song for everybody else. And so everything that I kind of visioned is there. I didn't really care, like I said, about becoming rich. I just wanted to make some kind of revenue off of my music. You know, I wanted to be able to use my voice, add it on the track, and actually make money from it. And so, yeah, I was one of those dudes in 2007 when, I'm not even gonna say that rapper name. When that dancing rapper came out, I was actually out passing out my CDs. Like, when y'all hear rappers on the interview say they was passing their CDs out, there was this burner app called a CD burner. I forget, 01 or 02 was one of those apps. And we used to record on Mixcraft. Y'all look up Mixcraft when y'all get a chance. Before I started my program that I'm recording off of now, I operated off of Mixcraft. And we would go on Mixcraft, record a song. One was called Crank That Bucktown, one was called Borrow, and one was called Old Man Winter, something like that. And burn all 3 of those songs on the CD, and we would go to Family Dollars. Now here's the bad part. Go to Family Dollars and we would steal a blank pack of CDs. It'd be the 50 pack. I get a pack, my friend Emmanuel would get a pack. We will burn all those CDs, the 3 tracks on all those CDs, stand up at the gas station and sell them for $1. We know once this case is gone, we made at least $50. Once his case is gone, we made another $50. We will go to Family Dollars, invest in $10 to buy another pack of blank CDs. We will repeat the process. So I was actually out there selling my music. I came across one bad encounter and one good encounter doing that. One encounter was this dude, he was a street dude or whatever. Rio, the young OG. He's a rapper now or whatever. He knows me. He's mentioned me on all his socials. Y'all can go check it out. I gave him my CD and he put it in and he heard the Bucktown song. I'm thinking because everybody in Beecher, this area we call Beecher, we lived in. He stayed in Beecher with us, went to Beecher school with us. And so the song called Crank That Bucktown was a spinoff of Soulja Boy. It's when Soulja Boy first came out with Crank That Soulja Boy. But I used a totally different beat. He put the CD in front of me, played it, paid me the money, took the CD out, and threw it up in the air. And it came down and broke right in front of me. And there was a group of girls right there, and they just bust out laughing. And so after that, it was just like, one day, I'm going to be somebody and you going to know who the hell I am. And strange enough, me and this dude both become rappers. Is he bigger than me? Hell yes, but he has a whole record company behind me. TSM Rapper has a manager, and that's Fenny. And so yeah, he took the CD and he threw it right in front of me after he played the song. CD came down, bust. The girls got to laughing. Me and Emmanuel just walked away. And Emmanuel's like, don't worry about that, bro. We still got to do with money. But he said the N-word or whatever. And another good encounter was this older lady. And she was like, I don't listen to rap, but I give this a try. And because I wasn't using the N-word, because I wasn't cussing in that song, she bought the CD. Now, fast forward, this was a good one. Fast forward, me and Wells later on that day, Emmanuel's walked to Family Dollars to get a pack of CDs. We hear our song playing. And it's that old lady in the van playing the Bucktown dance song. And so that right there gave me some encouragement, man. Yes, thanks everybody for joining. Thank y'all for joining. Much respect and appreciation. Hey, if I'm going to give it to y'all raw, I'm going to give it to y'all just all the way. I'm going to let y'all know the bad. I'm going to let y'all know the good too. But that was some of my messed up encounters. We doing it 40 minutes, so we only got like 7 minutes left on here. So Fenny or anybody else, y'all want to pop off with some more questions before we get up out of here? And I still have yet to get myself together. Somebody asked me, I think it was Zay. She was like, you smoke? I didn't know you smoked. When I said, yeah. I'm going to let y'all know this now. Real quick before I get myself together. So when I got shot 8 times, let me make it more graphic so y'all can understand. When a guy shot me and I fell on the ground trying to run and he caught up to me and stood over me. Matter of fact, give y'all a POV view. Let's cut this green screen off real quick. We gotta give it to y'all raw real quick. So when a homie shot me, I fell on the ground and he stood over me and shot the rest of the bullets into my body just like that. After I prayed to God and said, yo, give me another opportunity with life. I'm going to do right with it. After I did that, went to the hospital. They kept me in there for 1 day. I didn't have insurance. Dude gets shot 8 times all over his body. He's in the hospital for 1 day. For y'all who just now hearing this story, go check out. It's on my channel. Go find it. But after that happened, they prescribed me with something that we call Vicodins, my friend. And at that age, I was already dealing with cousins and uncles and even a sister who was addicted to Vicodins. One of them got their kids taken because they just sell everything they got for Vicodins, food stamps, TVs, the kids' game, Christmas toys, clothes, whatever they can put their hands on. It's sold. It's gone for Vicodins. This same cousin, my grandmother had to take her 7 kids in, plus me, because my mom's was on some drugs. And so seeing all my family go through Vicodins and pills, you think I want this pill? Hell no. I told the doctor after taking my first Vicodin and seeing how good that crap made me feel, nah, this not it. I just wanted to lay down for 2 days. Please prescribe me with something else. Then they came with this skin lotion called THC oil. After the THC oil, they say we have to upper your dosage. You have neuropathy not only in one of your legs, but you have neuropathy in both of your legs. There's no treatment for neuropathy, but therapists. Outside of therapists, since you can't afford therapists, we can provide you to grow up to 10 plants a day. Provided me with a Miracle Marijuana card. After a month or 2 of growing my plants, or them telling me that I can grow plants, I received another card, which means I can go to a dispensary and get this where it's legal at. Now, with that being said, I'm still dealing with neuropathy, and I still have a bullet in my pelvis right now. And so, yes, that's gonna be my choice of medication. Some people I'm not gonna expect to understand unless it happens to them. Neuropathy is a freaking hell, people. This charger box can fall on my leg, right? This lighter can fall on my leg, and it felt like somebody shot me all over again. Nobody wants to deal with that. The only time I'm not feeling that just a little bit is when I take this medication. I mean, shit. Some people, y'all have seen the bullet holes. Y'all want to see? We're gonna let y'all see some of the bullet holes. Hold on. Let me come out the hoodie real quick. Give y'all some of this first hand view, man. I'm only gonna show y'all 2 of them because I ain't got time to be going down in my pants doing stuff. Let me get this green screen off. Show y'all first, because some of y'all ain't never been around somebody who's been shot before. But damn, that one is healing up pretty decent. But so that's where it went in at, right? I know it looked tiny, and that's where that bullet came out at right there. And so it's like the dude was going back and forth because he got me on the same spot right here, and then that's where the exit one was at. And I think I can show y'all one that went underneath my kneecap and out of my leg. That one was hell. Cause it's still like my leg still got a hole in it. Like if y'all look at my leg, it's like it got a hole in it from that bullet. Hold up. Slide my camera open. Look at this. Look at that. That is a bullet. That's a gunshot right there. You ever want to know? That went through bone. And that ain't the worst part. It came in right there. That's where the little fucker went in at. Right there. They had to go on my skin right there. And so they broke all of this. Oh, here go another surgery line too. They had to slice my kneecap open right here. They had to slice my kneecap open just to get the fragments out of here. And back here is a plate. And so I'm still dealing with that. And so, you know, marijuana, unfortunately, has been one of the best things for me since I got shot up like that. This is the crazy part real quick. I'm gonna let y'all ain't gonna understand when I first say these words, but y'all will understand afterwards. When I first got shot, the first thing I said was, yes. I was so happy, right? No, y'all ain't gonna understand that. Let me put my hoodie on and I'm gonna tell y'all why I was so happy I got shot. Sound crazy, don't it? I know. Sound real crazy. But it's not what it sounds like. I was extremely happy I got shot. And I'm about to tell y'all why. And after I tell y'all this story, I'm gonna get out y'all hair. I'll be off of this live stream. Let me put my hood back on, hold on. So the reason I was happy I got shot, right? Because living where we lived at, people was getting shot every single day. I'm watching the grandmother. I think I told this story before. I'm watching the news with my grandmother at least 4 days in a row. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Coming back from school, we watch the news. And the first story we seen was the 16-year-old boy got shot. My grandma looked at me because she used to always tell me, like, because my friends used to come over and they was some badasses. And she used to be like, you need to be careful around that Anthony boy. They're going to get you into some trouble. Now, fast forward to this 16-year-old boy getting shot. My granny looked at me as that happened. We see the lady on the news say it. And I'm like, why are you looking at me? She's like, I'm telling you, you better watch out who you hang around because that can happen to any. The next day, I can make this up. A 17-year-old boy who was at a party, a house party, gets shot. Me and my granny looking at the news. She looks at me. She said, you ain't going to be going to no parties, are you? I said, no. I don't even know people like that, really. But my friends I go to school with. This the third day. A female got shot at the Sadie's Hawkins or something like that. It was a Sadie's Hawkins. After Sadie's Hawkins, boyfriend got jealous of something and some stuff happened. The female got shot. So then the fourth day, a grown man gets shot. And my granny looked at me and said the same thing. You better watch who you hang with. At this point, I'm being tough in front of my granny. I'm just trying to play like, nah, granny, that ain't go. But in my head, I'm like, damn, all these people getting shot. I think I'm going to end up getting shot soon. Like, because I was telling my granny when we first watched it, I said, Grandma, those people had to do something to somebody. Those people probably going around doing stuff to people. I didn't know you literally can be minding your own businesses and it's happened. So at about the fourth day of watching this, as a kid, that traumatized me. I'm like, damn, I got to watch my back. I don't want to wear no red when I go out. I don't want to wear no blue when I go out. I don't really want to hang around Anthony and them like that. After that news clip, the next day, boom, I'm hit. And that's all I'm going to tell y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming through to this live. It really made a difference. Y'all really helped me knock these watch hours out, which is what I needed. I said I was going to do 40 minutes. And this is the 4 minutes. I love y'all so much, man. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all got any questions, tap in with me on the community wall. And if not that, even my email address is public. If y'all can't reach me, reach my manager. She gonna be able to reach me one-on-one. Love y'all.